So what if I told you that one of the simplest words you use every single day holds a story that literally connects our calendars to the cosmos? In this explainer, we're going to unpack the surprising power behind a word you probably never even think twice about: month.
But first, let me ask you this. What does that big, bright thing up in the night sky, the moon, have to do with the calendar that's on your phone? It sounds like a pretty simple question, right? But believe me, the answer is the key to understanding everything about this little word.
All right, let's start with the basics. We're going to look at the most fundamental meaning of the word month. And it all begins with how we humans first started trying to measure the passage of time.
At its core, the definition is just beautifully simple. A month is a measure of time that's approximately equal to one full lunar cycle. You know, the time it takes for the moon to orbit the Earth. And that's the crucial point. Our whole concept of what a month is directly tied to the cosmos.
And this connection? It's definitely not a coincidence. The words month and moon are actually linguistic cousins. They come from the exact same ancient roots. It's just solid proof of how deeply our ancestors linked their calendars to what they saw in the night sky.
So let's fast forward a bit and see how this ancient astronomical observation turned into the system we all use every single day, the 12 months of our modern calendar.
And here they are, the familiar dozen. January with its 31 days, February being all quirky with 28 or 29, and so on. Now, our modern months aren't quite as neat as a perfect lunar cycle, and that's because they've been tweaked over time to fit into a solar year. That's why we have this variation in length.
And this really highlights that irregularity perfectly. On one side, you've got February, the clear short one. And on the other, you have the 7 months that get a full 31 days. Yeah, it's a little bit messy as a system, but hey, it's the one we use to organize our entire lives.
But here's the thing. No matter how long or short they are individually, this number is constant. There are always 12 months in one year. It's a simple, unchanging fact that basically structures our whole perception of time.
So, okay, month is a unit of time. We get that. But its importance goes so much deeper. This word isn't just a timekeeper. It is a fundamental building block of the English language itself.
Now, this is a really fascinating detail. According to the Simple English Wiktionary, the word month is on a very, very special list, the Basic English 850 list. So, what does that even mean?
Well, it means it's one of only 850 words. Think about that. Out of the hundreds of thousands of words in the English language, month was chosen to be part of this incredibly small, absolutely essential core.
So, Basic English was this streamlined version of the language, designed way back in the 1930s. The whole goal was to pick a core vocabulary, just 850 words, that would be powerful enough for anyone, anywhere in the world, to communicate everyday ideas clearly. The fact that month made that list, it tells you just how vital it is. You really can't talk about life without it.
Okay, let's bring all this together. We've gone from the moon to the calendar to this special list of 850 words. Why does a simple word like month carry so much weight?
Well, it matters because it's how we organize everything, right? Our plans, our schedules, our lives. It's a concept that is universally understood, connecting all of us across different cultures. It's a direct link in our daily vocabulary all the way back to ancient astronomy. And, like we just saw, it's a cornerstone of what it means to communicate clearly and simply.
And this isn't just some theory. It's a fact. Month is one of the 1,000 most common headwords used in English. So we don't just know this word, we use it constantly. It's a true workhorse of our vocabulary.
So, the next time you glance at a calendar or just say, next month, maybe you'll remember the incredible journey that little word has taken, from the moon's orbit right down to the very core of our language. It leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? What other simple, everyday words are out there, quietly holding our entire world together?